Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody is doing great this morning. It's your boy Jay Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. If you are hearing the sound of my voice right now, that lets me know that God is giving you the finger of grace. Yeah. That means that He has woken you up one more again. Yeah. He done woken you up one more time, allowing you to be great today. So let's not just squander today's grace that God has given us, and let's do everything that we possibly can get done. Let's get it done today. You know what I say about procrastination? Procrastination is like masturbation. You're only screwing yourself. So let's be all that we can be. Other than that, man, I welcome everybody back into another day in the Hangout. You did. Shout out to my early risers, man. Shout out to Tim Layton, that's already in the building. Being in boxing news, that's already in the building. Mike Rhyme, that is already in the building. Yeah. Being in boxing news, I am late. You are right. How y'all doing today, though? Hope everybody is feeling well, doing fine, and ready for another day of greatness. Another day of greatness. And if you see the title, it's looking like we are inching closer and closer to that fight that we wanted 5 years ago. You did that fight that we've been wanting 5 years ago. I'm talking Wilder versus Joshua. Yeah, I know it's late and I know it doesn't have the same luster that it used to have. But tell me that you really don't want to see it. Tell me you don't still want to see that fight. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. Because we still wants to see how it goes down. We want to see if it's going to still be that knockdown, drag out type of fight we thought it was going to be back in the day. You did. Your boy Eddie Hearn said things are moving. They're moving at more of a snail pace, but they are moving. It looks like the fight is not going to happen in December, but hopefully in January. So let's keep our fingers crossed. But when that fight does happen, who do you have? Who do you think will win that fight? By the time that fight does come around, Wilder has probably fought one round in 3 years. Something crazy like that. Seriously. Yeah. Seriously, man. Or at least one round in 2 years for sure. For sure. No matter what, I'm tabbing Wilder winning that by knockout. Yeah, no matter how long he has not been in the ring, I still give him the KO. Yeah, and the fight pretty much gonna go like majority of his fights. How he's gonna be behind. He's gonna be behind, and eventually he's gonna throw that right hand. Yeah. I'm talking about the Thor's hammer. He's gonna throw Thor's hammer and he's gonna knock out Joshua. Yeah. That's what I think is gonna happen for that particular fight. You did. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that Joshua's gonna win? Or do you think Wilder's gonna win? Talk to me quick before I forget. Let me know what you think. Tim Layton has entered into the building. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. I thought that you would like it. Yeah. It's all good. It will definitely be a conversational piece today. Yeah, it will definitely be a conversational piece today. There will be some others that will not feel the same way that Tim Layton feels about my jersey. You dig? Yes, indeed. That might be even more of the reason why I wore it. Sometimes you just want to poke the bear. You did? Yes, indeed. And that's one thing that the Cowboys do. They poke the bear. You did? For some reason, when they see that star, man, it makes people just go crazy. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I had to put, this was my guy. Witten, I'm going to tell you, man. Witten was that dude, man. I mean, you're talking about Mr. Reliable, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Clutch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Witten was my guy, man, for sure. You dig? He will bail you out. He will bail you out. Tim Layton said, wow, the KO's in the four. He said, I can't stand the Cowgirls. Go Saints. That's okay being in boxing news. That's all right. That's okay. Don't you live in Texas? mm, that is okay. Yes, it is. It's okay and fine. Uh, hey, didn't hear some good news yesterday? From what I understand, we're not going to have a purse bid with Shakur and Frank Martin. That is pretty much settled from what I understand, and we're just waiting for a date now. So shout out to Shakur and Frank Martin making it happen. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shout out to them, man. And I'm liking this young community that's making things happen. These young fighters that are making things happen, man, and not sitting around. You did, and waiting for the biggest fight of their life, but yet taking what's around and getting it done. You dig? And I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that. I'm happy about that. Mike Ryan say, let's go Vikings. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, he said, yes, I do, but I'm from New Orleans. I can dig it. I can dig it. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, yes, indeedy, man. Other than that, man, what else? How did you sleep well last night? Did you all sleep well? I know I did. I got some rest. I think I woke back up maybe about 3 or 4 o'clock, and I've been up since then. But I did get some sleep prior to that, so I'm happy about that, man. A nap is definitely in my future for the day, for sure. Yeah, 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 for sure. That is in my future. But what else happening in the world? Let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing today. Let's jump that off early. Let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing today. Crawford, I was kind of disappointed that it took this long for me to get my recognition. Jared Anderson, I don't feel like I have to be a world champion. I, I never understand what this kid be talking about, man. He's definitely letting us know he is only in the boxing to get some money. That's it. He said, I don't even feel like I have to be a world champion. He's not even if why are you boxing if your goal is not to be world champion? I thought he won't be in this long. Rigoberto Hermosillo on facing Alexis De Luna, training camp, and more. Jack Cullen, I love Kevin Sarjo rematch, but first I want to defend the British title. Chantel Cameron, me and Kate should follow Serrano Ramos, fight 3-minute rounds for a rematch. Yeah, I like that. I wish they would let the women fight for 3 rounds. Hearn say Eubank versus Ben's talk are on the way for potential December fight. Bader Samarin replaces injured Musa Golem in the main event slot in Abu Dhabi. Mike Stafford, respected trainer who worked with Broner, Warren, and Hearn, died at 67 yesterday. Crawford reacts to Canelo criticism. Okay, we seen all that. What we got going on in the okay, we got a new guy. We got a new guy in the chat. Shout out to North London. North London, we want to welcome you to Hardcore's Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together to talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only have one rule in the Hangout. No hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We welcome North London into Hardcore's Hangout. You make sure you all welcome him well. And his first chat is Jarrett was a USA contender. He used to be a sparring partner to Tyson Fury, and Jarrett was winning fights, but he don't want belts. All right, shout out to North London. Yes, indeedy, man. We love our new people, and we hope you keep coming back. Kareem Hassan has entered into the building. What's up, Mayor? Hope all is good, man. Hope all is good. You know what? I should try to see if I can put my glasses. I wonder if I put my glasses on, will I be able to see? I still can't see the chat if I put my glasses on. That's crazy. I gotta get me some better spectacles, man. But I tell you what I'm going to do, so I'm not leaning all up on the screen. I'm going to pull it up on my phone so I can see the chat. Alrighty. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man, what do y'all think about Wilder and Fury? Do y'all think we get that fight? And if we do get the fight, what do you think? Put it in the chat. Tell me what you think. Do we get that fight? And if so, who do you have as the winner of that fight? Talk to me quick before I forget, man. You know me. I already told you who I feel is going to win that fight. I feel, though, that Wilder will win that fight, and I feel, though, he will knock him out. You did? Al Booger has entered into the building. What's up, Al Booger? How you doing today? The professor has arose. Yeah. What's going on with you? I'm going to put the link in the chat. So it's fair game. Mrs. Joette is in the building. She said, good morning, gentlemen. Jay, actually, Amanda Serrano next fight is going to be a 12 3-minute round. For real? And she is now the highest paid female fighter, thanks to Jake Paul. Yeah, I mean, she was the first female fighter to get $1 million. I remember that. But that is news to me that she will be doing a 3-rounder. That is what's up. I mean, 3 minutes. That's what's up. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, it can seem like the women, those 2 minutes go too quick for me, man. Way too quick. Remo is entered into the building. Top of the morning to you, my guy. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Good to see you in the building. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Make sure as you all come in the building that you hit the appreciation button. Get the paperwork over with, man. Get it on out of here, man. Yeah, let's get it on out of here. Man, yeah, I was going to read to you all what Eddie Hearn has said about the what's going down with Joshua and Wilder negotiations. So let's see what he say. He say, Eddie Hearn says that Anthony Joshua is willing to wait until January if it takes that long for Deontay Wilder to happen. But if it delays further until February or March, he'll take a fight in between to stay sharp. According to Hearns, the process has been slow because there's a huge amount of money involved, 50 to 60 million, and it has to be signed off. The one that could be affected more if the fight is delayed until February or March is the former WBC heavyweight champion Wilder, who hadn't fought since October when he knocked out Robert Helenius in the first round. Okay, let's see what else. Joshua wants to fight in December or January. AJ Wilder, is that done already or pretty much done and not too many hoops you got to jump through? Is that the case? Are we going to be announcing that quite possibly? Said Aiken Reyes to the Zone Boxing about the progress of Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder mega fight in Saudi Arabia. These things take time, but again, in London today, there are meetings about that fight, said Eddie Hearn on the Joshua Wilder Talks. Everything kind of agreed other than signing off the paperwork. We know that time it takes time, especially in the part of the world for me. My biggest concern is AJ wants to fight in December or January. Joshua has fought twice this year, beating Jermaine Franklin and Robert Helenius, and he had a scheduled fight against Dillian White, but he tested positive for a banned substance. We know Wilder fight's not going to happen in December, so we're happy to wait until January. But if that fight starts between being pushed back to February or March, don't be surprised to see AJ sign another fight with somebody else. You sound a bit disappointed, like things are not moving as fast as you expected, said Reyes. Huge money must be signed off. Yeah, we wanted that. I am not disappointed, but at the same time, we want it to get done. That's what everybody wants. Myself, AJ, 258, everybody wants to fight Deontay Wilder, said Hearn. Without getting into technicals, Eddie, what makes it take so long if both parties want it, said Reyes. A huge amount of money has to be signed off on. It's not just as easy as I can't believe it. What the hold up? Just give him the 50 or 60 million, whatever it is, and away we go, said Hearn. Yeah, I hope that we get this fight because you remember the many disappointments that we received because of this fight back in the day. Remember? You know, it was so much back and forth. Such and such said this, such and such said that. They blamed you, I blame your mama. It was just so much about that fight that, you know, just the same way like how it was with Spence and Crawford. But hey, we got that fight done. So I can't see how a fight where it's two guys that have both been beat, why they can't get a fight going on. You know, they're not undefeated. You dig? You know, so if anything, I think this fight is just more about bragging rights and money, to be truthfully honest. So hopefully we get that fight. And let me know who you think going to win, man. Y'all haven't put it in the chat yet. No one said who they think going to win this fight. Forgive me. Station break me. I already told you. I think that Wilder knocks his block off. Somebody did say Wilder knocks him out in 4. Tim Layton said Wilder KOs him in 4. Who else? Talk to me. Let me know what you think, man. Remo, what you got on this fight? Wilder, Joshua, and how? Miss Joette said, obviously Wilder. Jay with the E has entered into the building. And he put the bombs up. So you know who he's saying. Wilder Bomb Squad. Man, remember when Wilder came on the scene, man, and woke up the heavyweight division, man? Because you know, the heavyweight division has always been about KOs, man. When it came to the heavyweight division, that's all we wanted. We wanted the big guys to knock each other out, man. That's what we have always wanted. That is how it's always been. The big guys, man, we didn't care about the boxing. I mean, you know, we do, but we weren't caring about the sweet science when it came to the big guys, the hit and not get hit. Oh hell no. We want to hit and hit and hit some more, man. You did. When it comes to the heavyweights, man, we want rock 'em, sock 'em robots. You did. We want you to knock each other blocks off, man. We want to see who is the baddest man on the planet. Because that's what the heavyweight division always stated. Who was the baddest man of the planet? And the heavyweight division took a serious nosedive when the Klitschko's had a chokehold on the heavyweight division. And, you know, for a while, man, it wasn't exciting anymore. And then you finally had Tyson Fury dethrone one of the Klitschko's. And then after that, it was just, you know, so, and that's when the 47 division emerged and Mayweather took over, man, and just ran everything, man, and made the welterweight division, the glam division, man. And it wasn't until Wilder came around that gave the heavyweight division a resuscitation, if I may. William Old School has entered into the building. He said Wilder by decapitation. Goodness gracious. Talking about knocking the whole block off, huh? Boss Dog has entered into the building. He said, what up, hardcore? The Washington Commanders are in the building. Yeah. And the Cowboys were already there. What's up, Boss Dog? Always a pleasure to see my guy in the building for sure. Yes, indeed. I guess we can't agree on everything. You dig? Yes, indeed. But it's always a pleasure to see the Boss Dog in the building. 10-4 on that. 10-4 on that for sure. But what else we got going on, man? We see people starting to roll up in here. We haven't seen our guy B3, but he did communicate with us the other day. And he will be back soon. I believe it's something dealing with Wi-Fi or something. I can't remember that his job where he was at didn't have the Wi-Fi or something. But we did speak to him, so he is good. So shout out to my guy B3. Who else is not in the building right now? Dre Finest. Are you on the road? Are you on your way? Are you on your way to the Ponderosa? Dre Finest. Cash Sport, what you got going on? D for the win. What it do? Fender Bender, what's happening? Talk to me quick before I forget. Yes, indeed. The usual suspects are loading into the building. Yes, indeed, man. And this week we have had a good insurge of new people, man. And I love it. I love it, man. It's been some new blood in here lately. Yes, yeah. It's been some new blood up in here, man, and I love it, man. And Looking forward to more being in here. Shout out to my guy, Just Do Boxing, man. As I said, Just Do Boxing, man. He comes with a party pack, man. Yeah. You know how they say when you go to someone's home, you always bring something. But I tell you what, Just Do Boxing, man, got that figured out. Because like I said, he has come with a lot of people, man. And I appreciate Just Do Boxing. And if you have not subscribed to Just Do Boxing, you're doing yourself a disservice. Make sure that you mosey on over there for sure. He has a show at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure that you check that out. Kareem Hassan said, I done already hit the appreciation button. North London said, I'm in UK, boxing news. Eddie Hearn is saying Wilder versus AJ's in doubt and might be AJ versus Fury. Yeah, AJ Hearn's I think every day he says something different, man. Just yesterday he was saying that it's moving, it's moving slowly, but it is moving. I really think that this particular fight does get across the finish line, and I'm more than sure that you all probably will want AJ Fury more, because that would be a fight that would definitely happen over in the UK. For one, because Fury can't come to the USA anymore, not right now. And you know why. Jay Grant Jr., it's been a minute. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Salute. Jay Grant Jr. has entered into the building. North London, I'm glad that you're in the building. I love my UK brethren. Man, you dig? I love how you all love boxing. I love how the UK people support their guys and behind them, win, lose, or draw. So I definitely salute UK fans, man, because you are the real ones, man. So shout out to the UK, man. They're definitely behind their fighters, man, and they show up. They pay for the events. They always have sold out arenas, man, and they make sure that their fighters be paid. Yeah. They make sure that their fighters be paid, man. And I'm talking after their career is gone. They're still paid. So I like that. So shout out to UK boxing for sure. Definitely, man. One of my favorite friends over there is my guy M's, one of my good brothers on the international chat that I'm in. Him and Jack, Jack the Truth. Yeah. Two of my guys, man. Yeah, for sure. Their fights are way more reasonably priced, man. Especially their pay-per-views, man. Yeah, they can get a pay-per-view over there for like $35, man. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Man, I'm gonna tell you, over here they gouge your eyes out, man. You gotta give up a kidney and some blood plasma and everything if you want to go to a fight, man. And that's for nosebleed. You got to give up your firstborn for ringside. Mm-mm. Forgive me, station break me, please. Yeah, man. So yeah, we definitely need to take a page out of the UK booklet, man, for sure. We definitely need to take a page out the UK book, man, because they know how to do boxing well. But that's where the Queensberry rule came from, though, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I hope we get that fight across the finish line. I think that's a very good money fight. I think it would be more entertaining than Joshua Fury. I think Wilder, Joshua definitely be Wilder with anybody's just exciting fight, because you never know when the hammer will be dropped. You never know when the hammer will be dropped. Okay, well, North London. So I take it that if Wilder fights Joshua, you have Joshua winning. Let me know. Talk to me quick. You haven't said who you have as a winner if they do get that squabble going on. I'm interested to see what you think. You know, is there a big Wilder crew in the UK? Do y'all like Wilder over there? I know my guy M's don't. But I tell you what, Dre Finest is in the building. He said, top of the morning, Jay and the Hangout crew. Queen Heather E. Heather E is in the building too. I didn't see her. I know one of the queens is in here, Miss Joette, but I didn't see Heather E. Okay, no, not yet, but maybe he's speaking her into existence. Maybe he's speaking her into existence. He said, I am at the Ponderosa. That's what's up. That's what's up. That is what's up, man. Man, how are you all dealing with this heat? This heat has been crazy, man. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I try to go out once a day. Yeah, I only try to go out once a day, and I try to get everything done on that one outing, man. If it doesn't get done then, it ain't gonna get done. I can't do it. Dre finally say my queen, Miss Joette. What it do? What it do? Yes, indeedy. Cash Sport, where you at? Cash Sport, where you at? Javier Flores, where you at? B3, where you at? Fender Bender, where you at? Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more, where you at? Skywalker Boxing, where you at? D4 to win, where you at? Yes, indeedy. Heather E, where you at? Yes, indeedy. And shout out to the Voyeurs, my mighty Voyeurs. You know who you are, the ones that like to watch. Yes, indeedy. Shout out to everybody, Lottie Dottie, and everybody. Yes, indeed. You know what it is. It's time for a hardcore party. And man, it is Thursday already. It's Thursday. Oh, I didn't even realize it. I was like, wow. And I had to call the guy that cuts my grass, man, because I was like, yo, do not show up, man. The grass has not grown in 3 weeks. He keeps showing up and cutting my grass. I mean, come on, man. Stop playing. You ain't cutting nothing. So I made sure I sent him a text. Do not show up today. Do not cut the grass today. There he is. Just Do Boxing has entered into the building. What's up there, fella? What you got going on? Well, I got you right there. Who you got, Wilder or Joshua? And why and how? Tell me what happens in that fight, man. Give us your expertise that we know you have for sure. That we know you have. But yeah, shout out to my mighty Voyeurs, man. You know who you are, the ones that like to watch. Yes, indeed. Shout out to all the peeping Toms as well and peeping Betties that just want to see what we got going on in here, but never say anything. Yeah. Shout out to my mighty watchers that's just peeking in on us. You dig? Yeah. One thing about that grass, man, you got to make sure that it's at least 3.5 inches high, man. Because if not, you cut it too low, the sun gonna burn it. The sun just gonna burn it up, man. So I make sure I tell them that it's at least 3.5 to 4 inches high, man. So that way the sun don't burn it up, because it will burn it up. Just Do Boxing say, I got Wilder by decapitation. You're the second person that has him by decapitation. 187. Oh no. Joshua too stiff, robotic, and lacks their identity and the confidence to beat Wilder. Wow. just do. Goodness gracious, you was taking it easy on him, weren't you? Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, I remember I said something about Joshua one time, man, in the international chat, man, and they they was a little upset, a little perturbed with me. They were a little perturbed with me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Our booger say I concur. The professor says he concurs with Just Do Boxing, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of us feel though that Joshua is a mental midget, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of us feel though that Joshua is a mental midget, man. You know that he doesn't have the confidence, man. It doesn't. The psyche does not match the build. It doesn't match the build. You dig? But hey, I'm sure he's a great individual, though, man. I'm sure he's a great individual. You dig? But man, I'm gonna tell you, man, the biggest problem that Joshua had with us over here in the U.S., man, is that he talked so much smack when he was on his way over here, and he called himself the landlord, and how he was talking about he was coming here to evict and everything. And next thing you know, he in the ring across from the Michelin Man, and he's crawling on the apron. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, it didn't even make sense to the casuals whatsoever, man. When the casuals seen that fight, they seen when it first came on, and they seen this Adonis type of guy, muscles over muscles over muscles, right? And then they looked on the other side and seen Andy Ruiz, you know, you know, little legs. Exactly. Big top, little legs. You dig? And looking like the Michelin Man. And they thought Andy Ruiz was going to get slaughtered. Slaughtered. Nope. Nope. He really shit the bed when he came over here, man. And I don't think he's ever been respected since. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They not at all, man. Not at all. Remo said, "What's up with Ruiz? Keep pricing himself out. None of them want to mix it up." Yeah, yeah, yeah. He thinks he's worth more than he think he is, man. And I think he said he won what? 12 million, 10 million, 12 million. I don't know. I don't know what he's worth now. You did. Boss Dog said Wilder by knockout in the 6th round. Okay, okay, okay. I don't have one Joshua person yet. Not one person. Where my guy Thomas Morris at? Thomas Morris, where you at, my brother? He'll be in the building soon, man. He'll be in the building soon. You know, we got to speak these people into existence, man. Where my kangaroo bro at? Where my down under guy? Where my South African brother, David Tazane? Where's Lincoln Level, my Jamaican guy? Where y'all at, man? Yes, indeed. I had to speak them up, man. I got to speak them up. They started showing up in the building, man. All you got to do is start calling their names like Candyman. Candyman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all you got to do. They will appear. Yes, indeed, they will appear. But like I said, it's a good thing that we are getting Shakur and Frank Martin. They said we don't have to worry about a purse bid. Everything is being worked out. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what's up, man. Did anybody hear where the fight actually going to be at? That's what I want to know. Where is the fight? Because they really need to start developing Shakur's profile in other places as well instead of just Brick City. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need him. Get him to fight in Dallas. Get him to fight in Vegas. New York City. Let's get those things in those places done, man. There he is. Cash Sport is in the building. What's up, my guy? Hey, PK205. Where you been at, my guy? Good to see you. He said if Joshua sticks to boxing, Wilder, he beats the home team easy. There you go. There we go. We got one Joshua right there. PK205. Well, you know what they say about if. When they say if was a fifth, we all be PK, he says Vegas or New York. I hope New York. I hope New York. I hope New York because I like to attend that one. If not attended, I would at least want to make sure I'm at the press conferences and whatnot. Yeah. So give me New York. Give me New York. Yeah. I can see Top Rank doing that in New York. I can see Top Rank doing that in New York. ESPN show. Hey, don't time him out. Don't time him out. That he just wants some attention. That's all. He just wants attention. So don't time him out. No. Don't even worry about it. Seniors in the building. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Yes, indeed. What else y'all got going on this morning? What else you got going on this morning, man? Like I said, I'm very interested in getting this fight over the finish line. I want to see it happen. I definitely want to see that happen for sure. I know you do too, man. Because lately we've been being spoiled, man. We've been being spoiled. So I pinned the link in the chat as well, man. I pinned the link in the chat. So if you want to come on in, govern yourselves accordingly. You did. Yes, indeedy, man. What else y'all got going on this morning? Like I said, boxing is in a good place, man, and I hope it continue on. I hope that it continue on. I hope that Jamel Charlo seen my video yesterday, and that he work on talking some shit to Canelo, man. I needs that. He needs that. I ain't just the only one that needs it. He needs it too, man. He got to do it, man. What else is going on? Dre finally say, Bomb Squad. Stretched Out Boxing is in the building. What's up, Stretched Out Boxing? Always a pleasure. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy. As you come in the door, let me know who you got. Joshua or Wilder? Joshua or Wilder? So far, we got one Joshua so far. Got one Joshua so far. And it wasn't even the UK guy because the UK guy has not said who he has. Yeah. PK205 says he feels, though, that if Joshua sticks to boxing, he can beat Wilder. The Rise Podcast say Wilder by KO. Okay. He finally got something right. Yes, indeed. Stretch Out Boxing said Wilder. Man, oh man, oh man, man. I love seeing Wilder knock a cat out, man. I'm gonna tell you. To see Wilder knock Joshua out, oh man. You remember that commercial and they be like, priceless. Priceless. Yes, indeed. I want one of them knockouts where he just sleep. One of them Manny Pacquiao knockout. When Manuel Marquez knocked out Pacquiao, face down, ass up. Pause. Yes, indeed. That's one of them knockouts I want, man. Yeah, I'm talking about timber. That's what I want, man, for sure. I want to see him. Yeah. I don't think it's going to say too much about Coach Derek James for a simple fact, man. We all know no matter what, it ain't nobody that's been in the ring yet with Wilder that has not tasted the canvas. I don't care who you coach by. There's not one guy yet that has not tasted the canvas by Wilder. It just is what it is, man. He has the boo ba bang down perfectly. Yeah. The Alabama slammer. Yes, indeed. I mean, man, and thing about it is that brother's all natural, man. All natural. Just old big, strong country Alabama. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, goodness gracious, man. I'm glad he ain't one of them cats to use PEDs, man. Because he would literally take your head off if he did. Literally. You did. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's amazing the torque that he gets, man. And man, and I'm gonna tell you, man, people be talking about his skills and everything, but I'm gonna try and tell you, he be setting people up, Jack. He be setting them up for that punch for sure. For sure. Yes, indeedy, man. And to be truthfully honest, man, I feel though that he got cheated in that first fight against Fury. The count was long. You dig? Matter of fact, I don't even think the count should have started, to be honest, man. You know, you gonna count somebody with their eyes closed. Dre finally say the crowd will erupt with a Wilder knockout. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy. And then you know what's gonna happen. Wilder versus Fury 4. They gonna milk that thing until it ain't no milk left, man. I'm trying to tell you. They gonna milk that thing until there's no milk left. Trust and believe on that. Yeah, trust and believe on that. They're gonna milk it dry. I'm pretty much sure we will get a Wilder versus Fury versus Wilder 4. But I'm gonna tell you who I like to see. I like to see Wilder against Usyk. I like that fight. I like that fight. I like Wilder against Usyk, man. You know, I like to see a Wilder versus Usyk. We know that Usyk will outbox him, but will he be able to stay away from that punch? Hey, and you know Wilder, man, he been throwing some body shots, man. And I'm more than sure if Wilder hit him with a body shot, he definitely ain't getting up. He definitely ain't getting up, man. He be in there like do dirty in penitentiary. Bows, bows. You remember that something do dirty. hmm Yeah, I would like to see that, man. I would definitely like to see that. You know, I like to see the undisputed for the heavyweight division. It's been so long since it has happened. You know, I think what was Lennox Lewis was the last one. I don't even understand why Fury has not accepted that assignment. I get no understanding of that whatsoever. No, I don't get no understanding of that. Explain that to me. Somebody please explain that to me. Because I don't get it. I don't understand why you talk about this guy as so much of a little guy and this, that, and the third, but yet you will not fight him. Yeah, I know you're going after the big dollars right now with Ngannou. I hope he don't get clipped. I hope he don't get clipped. They say that guy Ngannou, man, they say he hits like a Mack truck. Who you think hit harder, Wilder or Ngannou? Who y'all think hits harder, Ngannou or Wilder? My kids, you know, they are MMA kids and everything. They be telling me about Ngannou, and they talking about he has been classified the hardest hitting man in the world. And I'm like, how do they gauge that? You know, I mean, shoot, Fury done took a Wilder punch, so I don't think there's gonna be too much of a difference. He done been there, done that. He got the t-shirt. He got the t-shirt for sure. Good point. Good point, Just Do. Good point. Better technique. Yeah, and for some reason, man, it just seems like, man, he got that right torque. You did. I think the new big baby gives Wilder a hell of a Wilder hell young, switch hitter, slick, and with good gas tank. I don't know why I don't see what y'all see, man. I, I don't know. I I just ain't there yet for big baby, man. I'm not. I'm not, man. I'm gonna be truthfully honest, man. I think once he steps up, I think he gets stopped. Think he gets stopped. Yeah, I told y'all the fight I want. Big baby versus big baby. That's what I want to see. Put big baby against big baby. Fight for the name, man. Whoever loses gotta give up the name Big Baby. Put Big Baby against Big Baby, man. That's what I want to see. Jarrell Anderson against Miller. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, I don't see what everybody else sees. I mean, but he's still damn young. I mean, is that boy 22 yet? He's literally a big baby. So don't rush him, but he already talking retirement, man. So Jay, what's your thought on Big Pharma in light of the live you did yesterday? You mean what I think about the people that make the juice? I think they should be penalized just as hard as the fighter. I think they should be penalized where if it's found out that they are the ones that well, you know what? The stuff that they make is actually legal for people that's supposed to use it for medical reasons. So, but the ones that are selling it for other reasons besides people using it for, you know, because I know cancer patients be using it, and it's a few other. I think they say AIDS people as well. You know, because of wasting and things of that nature. Oh, oh. I really think he should not even be able to box anymore. But since they didn't continue on giving him a chance, he's there. I like to see him against Big Baby for sure. But I don't think he should even have a license at all. I didn't know that's you were calling him Big Pharma, aka Jarrell Miller. Yeah, I definitely think he should never get a license again. Didn't they find like 14 different things? Did they find like 14 different things in him? Okay, I hear you, Remo. But let me tell you something. Big Baby ain't no Mike Tyson. Yeah. Mike Tyson, man, was a anomaly, man. Mike Tyson, man, if Custer D'Amato didn't pass away, I feel that Mike Tyson probably would have went undefeated if Custer D'Amato had not passed away. Because he had Mike Tyson mind. You did. He had him. He had him sold, man, for sure. So I believe that if Costamato did not pass away, Mike Tyson will be probably the greatest heavyweight of all time, and probably would have went undefeated. Yeah. Going undefeated and everything, man. Because Cuss would have kept him on the straight and narrow. Cuss would have kept him on the straight and narrow, man. And we probably would have seen some stuff that we were robbed. We were robbed from greatness with that. That's what I think. Nah, Booger. I think he got popped, what, 3 times, maybe 4. Yeah. As soon as they gave him his license back, he got popped again. That's how I say he was one of the stupidest guys I've ever seen, man. Definitely one of the stupidest guys I've seen, for sure. Without a doubt. Easy. Easy. For sure. Without a doubt. I don't even get it. I don't even understand it. Doesn't even make any sense to me whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, when he blew the bag against Joshua, man, life-changing bag, man. Life-changing bag. Horrible. But what do y'all think, man? Do you think if Mike Tyson, if Customato didn't pass away, do you think that Mike Tyson would have probably been the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time? I just don't think he would have lost if Cuss was still with him. Ashley Corner has entered into the building. Salute Ashley Corner for sure. You say the new big baby has no chin. He was recently exposed. Okay, I haven't even watched them fight in so long, man. That's crazy when you got a 350-pound man, 335-pound man that feels though he needs to juice. You already like one of the biggest guys in the ring, and you still want to juice? That's horrible. That's horrible. Being in boxing news, did he get dropped? I didn't. Like I said, I haven't. I don't even remember seeing his last. I can't remember the last time I watched him fight. Did Big Baby? Oh, you talking about the new Big Baby? Has no chin. Okay, I thought you were talking about Jared Miller. Yeah, I told you I'm not thoroughly impressed with the new big baby. I but then like I said, he's still young, man, so he's still learning. And I get what you're saying, Remo, but he is not no Mike Tyson. Nowhere near. Yeah. You're right, Senior. He knew how to motivate. He had Mike's mind, man. He had Mike so locked and stopped, man. If he told Mike could go in there and beat a gorilla, Mike would believe he could beat a gorilla, man. Yeah. Mike could be in there with a silverback throwing punches, man. Because that's how he had Mike. He had Mike's mind, man. And oh, and once Cuss passed away, he he just went bananas, man. It was like you know, I ain't gonna use that term, but yeah, he was like a dog off the leash. Yeah, he was like a dog off the leash, man. But Cuss had him right, man. Cuss had him right. Mike even said it, man. He said, man, I was doing coke before the fights and everything, man. Mike was wilding, man. I know he said when he had that when he was fighting Buster Douglas the night before, they went out and they had an orgy and all types of crazy stuff, man. Mike was wilding, man. Mike was seriously wilding. He wasn't training. He would just jump in there, man, and he already had you scared with his demeanor, man. You dig? And you know, one thing you can't take away is that punch, man. That punch is always there. That punch is always there. You dig? That's the last thing to go. That is the last thing to go, man. So yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, you all, if you're not an older cat like some of us, man, you all, I'm gonna tell you, the heavyweight division as we were growing up, man, that was a great time. Yeah. Back in the day, man, the Holyfields, the big Holyfield, uh, Bo, uh, Mike Tate, Weaver. John Tate, Mike Weaver. Who else, man? Pinklin Thomas, Bone Crusher Smith. Uh, what was the other guy name, man? Yeah, it was so many of them, man. There was so many heavyweights back in the day, and everybody could fight, man. Everybody had a potential of knocking you out. Yeah, everybody. George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. The list was so long, man. And to be able to witness all them guys, man, was amazing. It was amazing, man. Yeah. Wasn't nobody ducking. Wasn't no heavyweights. Oh my goodness. Only fight that we didn't get, which I didn't understand, Riddick Bowe against Lennox Lewis, the trash can belt. When they wanted Bowe to fight Lennox Lewis, and he wouldn't fight him, and he threw the belt in the trash. And I never understood what was the reason for that. If anything, I could say it was a duck. What do you think? Old school. What do you think about that, man? What do you think the reason was that that Riddick Bowe didn't fight Lennox Lewis, man? That was crazy. Threw the belt in the trash. They called it the trash can belt. Yeah. It was definitely a sucker-free environment back then, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, the 80s and 90s boxing was amazing. All the divisions, everybody wanted to smoke, man. Everybody wanted to smoke. The 47 division, the 60 division, 68, 35. It didn't make a difference. 54. It didn't make a difference. Everybody was fighting, man. Everybody was fighting. Ashley Corner say, salute, cuzzo. Said he wasn't gonna let no belt force him. Yeah, that's crazy though. Uh, I don't think maybe they had fought a lot in the amateurs, and he knew that Lennox could beat him because it didn't make no sense why he wouldn't fight Lennox Lewis. He talking about he wasn't gonna let no belt make him fight. That don't make sense to me. That's what the belts do. You got to give the mandatories their fights, man. You dig? It is what it is, man. You got to give them. You got to get to them. And I can't remember, was that a mandatory thing or they was trying to unify? I can't remember. Yeah, but Lennox, man, I'm gonna tell you, when Emmanuel Stewart uh told Lennox Lewis, listen here, man, you gotta protect that chin. I need you to work behind that jab. I need you to stay behind that stick. You're a big man. Use the stick, man. And I'm trying to tell you, once Lennox got behind that stick, man, couldn't nobody touch him. Couldn't nobody touch him. No, sir. That was the best advice Emmanuel Stewart gave to him, man. Work your stick. And I'm gonna tell you, ever since then, couldn't nobody touch him. Couldn't nobody touch him, man. Your sanctioning body still do that today. Yeah, but they don't enforce nothing no more, man. They only enforce it when they want to, but they got their favorites. They definitely got their favorites, man. And they got their picks and their favorites, man. They'll put the press on some people and they put no press on other people, man. It depends on how they feel. It depends on how they feel, man. No press on Canelo. None whatsoever. Canelo can go up in weight, down in weight, sideways. It don't make a difference. And he still was able to keep the 168 undisputed. You did. It don't make a difference. But you got Jamel. Uh, they snatching him as soon as he come in the ring. Yeah. But then you got the WBC letting Jamal hold on to his belt now for over almost 3 years now. Ashley says, what do you think about Joe Joyce versus Zhang rematch? Well, I was wrong the first time. I thought that Joe would win that fight. I really thought Joyce was going to win that fight. But looking at how that fight was the last time, I think that Zhang beats him again. I really, yeah, man. And I know Joe Joyce always said he was really mechanical and everything, but Zhang beat him nice, man. Zilly Zhang Bang beat him nice, man. I did not think that. I was completely wrong. I ended up losing a bet on that. I ended up losing the bet on that one. I did. I did. So uh I think lightning strikes twice, and I feel though that Zanga beat him again. Al Booger say I had Big Bang before and I got him this time. Yeah, I didn't. I was completely wrong. I didn't have him. I did not think he was going to do it. Being in boxing news, say Jamal claimed mental health issues. You can't strip a guy that's claiming he has mental health issues. Nah, but what they'll do is put him in a champion at recess. So when he's better, then he can come back and fight for his belt. Yeah, but he can. Nobody's bigger than the sport, so you can't hold the sport up. I understand, but how about how long does that take? You know, because if you're mentally ill and that's your diagnosis, you know, you know, how long can he stay out? You did. You can't hold the sport up. Can't hold the sport up, man. Nobody's bigger than the org. And that's my whole thing right there. You know, the rules, man, the rules, the goalposts and everything are moved back whenever they choose. Whenever they choose, man. Why do we love this sport so much? We are gluttons for punishment. We are gluttons for punishment. They treat us any way they choose to, man, and we accept it. Yeah, he's a robot, man. He's definitely a robot. But I thought he could beat Zhang, man, but I was completely wrong. I don't have a problem letting you all know when I picked the wrong one. Yeah, but how my man say, fool me once. Yeah, I got Zhang on the rematch. What do you got? What do you think, Ashley? Do you see something different? Talk to me quick. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I had when we had Spence versus Crawford, man, I call that as a 50-50 fight. But every time I did the film study, it always ended up Crawford. It kept ending up Crawford. But I really, for some reason, felt though that Will was going to play an important part in this fight with Spence and Crawford. It didn't. But then I'm still going to stand on something was definitely wrong with Spence that night. I don't know if he had some edibles or something. Something was definitely different. We all seen the interview before the fight when he was in the dressing room and it looked like he done had a whole bag of edibles. You did. So, I know Spence ain't make no excuses, but something wasn't right. I agree, Ashley. Zhang beats him again. Can't argue with that. Like I said, you fooled me once. Fooled me once. Yeah, I had the cheerleader winning, man. I had the cheerleader winning the first. And did y'all know that Joe Joyce was a cheerleader in college? Fun fact. Yeah, he was one of those guys that was on the cheerleading team that threw the women up in the air and stuff like that and caught them and everything. But yeah, he was a cheerleader. Do they call the guys cheerleaders as well? Or do they call them cheer guys? I don't know. What do they call a man that's on a cheerleading squad? I guess you have to know how to fight if you're a cheerleader in school and you're a man. Tim Layton say, fellas need to hit this meeting. I got to roll. Have a good day. I'll see you all tonight. Booger said, yeah, they just still cheerleaders. They don't have no political correct term for them. No political correct term. No cheer guy or cheer fella or, you know. I'm trying to help them out, man. I'm trying to help them out. You know, I thought maybe it'd be some special name. Hey, smash that appreciation button if you have not yet did that. And if you want to go one step further and you want to support the channel, you can join the membership. Yeah, you can join the membership. Yes, indeed. You can be part of the coffee crew as cheap as $2.99, or you can be elite, which is $5, I believe. But hey, man, we definitely helps the channel, man, for sure. Helps me be able to have gas to go to these fights and to these gyms and all that good stuff, man. Yes, indeed. And we definitely appreciate it for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Or you can just share the show. It ain't always got to be monetary. You can share the show. You can smash the appreciation button. Yeah. All those type of things do help. Or you can send to the Cash App, the super chat, the super thank, the super stickers. All of that helps the betterment. Yeah. The betterment of the show. You did. Yes, and I know that word betterment is in Hardcore's dictionary. Me and our boogers putting it together, man. Station break me, please. Ah. Anybody got any good plans for this weekend? Oh man. Let me see. Let me check and see if anything's showing up new. How many of you all checked out that the round table yesterday? I know we talked about it yesterday evening, but any other people got a chance to check out the round table yesterday with Coach Calvin, Bob Santos, Ronnie Shields, and Robert Garcia? What do you thought about it? I thought it was pretty good. Being in boxing, say just working. Yeah, I know you be doing them 12, 13-hour shifts, man. Be doing them 12 and 13-hour shifts. Way too much. Way too much. The link is in the chat. It's already pinned in the chat, senior. It's already pinned in the chat. Got it already pinned in there, fella. Or are you talking about the round table from yesterday? Is that what you're talking about? All right, I see. If I can find it, I'll make sure. I think Fight Hub got it, and yeah, I think Fight Hub. That's who I think actually. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I was on it live, but they never asked. Had my hand raised and everything. They never asked me to come in to ask a question, but that's how they do us anyway, man. So, but I'm gonna keep on being knocking at the door until they actually finally have me come in and ask the question. That's all right. That's all right. I'm pretty much sure if you was on there too, they wouldn't have talked to you either, my brother. Trust and believe, Jack. It was only certain people they were calling. Only one person that I knew that they called. Majority of the people they called, I didn't even know who they were, but they did call the boxing source, James Bell, and they always call James because James been doing it for a long time. So they called James. Other than that, that was it. But I had some interesting questions, but Calvin called me last night and answered my questions for me. So that worked out perfectly for me. You did. Damn, Booger. He said another wedding in the A this weekend. So you got to go to Atlanta for a wedding? Back-to-back weddings? I feel for you, my guy. Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel for you, man. Goodness gracious. I try to do one wedding every 5 years. And look, I done already did mine last September. My best friend daughter got married last year, so I done hit my quota, so I don't have to go no more to another 5 years. Wow. Yeah. I think when women go to wedding, they should get their girlfriends to go with them. Yeah, because they like that type of stuff, man. My wife sit and watch weddings on TV and all that stuff. And they be spending all that money on weddings, and then the marriage only lasts 2 years. How Booger say, lucky you. You gotta put your foot down, Booger. Yeah, you gotta put your foot down. Nah, don't listen to me, boy. I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want you to get in trouble, man. Don't listen to me. For sure. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What else we got going on? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see anything new came up. See anything new emails came in. See anything from PBC or Top Rank. See if anything came in from them. Any new news? Any new news? See if there's any new news. Any new news? Let's see. Yeah. I see that Canelo is going to be training in high altitude for this fight against. Well, he's training in high altitude, so that's something different. He hasn't done that in a very long time, so that's letting me know he's definitely taking this fight seriously. He is going to be training. He's training in high altitude, so I think he knows that Jamel is definitely going to make this a type of fight that his conditioning is going to have to be strong. You know, I wonder how much steak he's eating right now. Mm-mm. I wonder. Hey, has anybody checked out what the betting odds is for this fight? I want to check that out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up right now as we speak. I think that's what we need to do once a week. We should have a betting show where we put in our picks and everything and look at the odds and everything and see yeah, what do y'all think? Y'all want to do a betting show once a week? Okay, we got Christian Mabili against Demond Nicholson. They got Demond Nicholson at a plus 800 and Christian Mabili and a damn, a minus 2,000. Damn. They're not giving DeMar Nicholson not a chance. Minus 2,000? Goodness gracious. All right, let's see what the Canelo. Manuel Flores and Jerson Ortiz. Jerson Ortiz a positive 800. Manuel Flores negative 1,800. All right. Zilly Zhang. Yo, they got this fight real close. Yo, they got Zhang at a minus 120 and Joe Joyce at a minus 105. Yeah, wow. They basically saying this is a 50-50 fight. Zhang against Joe Joyce. Minus 120 and a minus 105. Richardson, Hitchens against Zapata. They got Hitchenson's a minus 425 and Zapata a positive 300. Ugas. They got Ugas as a minus 370. Mario Barrios a plus 270. They got Canelo a minus 400 and Jamel a plus 290. Okay. There you have it. Those are the odds right now. Let me see something. Let's see what the props are. Sure, they got plus money for Canelo. If Canelo by KO, TKO, or this DQ is a plus 230. It's plus money for Canelo knockout. They feel though that this fight is going to go by decision by Canelo. They're giving you a plus 450 for turn this fan off, making crazy noise. They got a plus 450 Jermell Charlo by decision. And shit, a plus 1,000 if Jermell can beat Canelo by KO. $100 will get you 1,100. 100 get you 1,100 if Jermell can knock out Canelo by KO, TKO, or disqualification. Is plus 1,000. What do y'all think about that? Okay, Sports say our book, a happy wife, broke husband. Oh man. Hey man, boom shagalaka to that. You did. Yeah, plus 800 for DeMar Nicholson, man. That's good money. 100 get you 900. And I think that's just for the win. That's not even knockout or anything. That's just for the win. They got Ramos a minus 525 and Lubin a plus 360. Jessica McSkill is a minus 170 and a Sandy Ryan a plus 130. Yeah, I mean, with that Zhang fight, they really saying they're not sure who gonna win that fight. They really looking at that as a 50-50 fight this time. I want to look at the props for this. So let's see what the props saying. Zhang by decision is a plus 500. Zhang by decision is a plus 500. Wow. Zhang by KO, TKO disqualification is a plus 150. Joe Joyce by decision is a plus 300. Wow. I mean, shit, you can make some money on this fight for sure. If it goes the distance, you can it's plus 130. For sure. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Damn. If Zhang wins in the 5th round, it's plus 2,500. God damn. Yeah, they really giving some good money. Yeah. I might have to put a little something on Demond Nicholson too, bro. Because wasn't he hurt in the what you call him fight senior when he fought Boo Boo? Wasn't Demond hurt in that fight? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this for a minute. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was hurt. I'm gonna have to do some film study for sure. But listen there, you all smash that appreciation button, man. Other than that, if you all don't have any burning desires to talk about anything else, what we gonna do is shut the show down. Yeah. Smash that appreciation button, man. Cash say that's not a bad bet. Putting something on mail for late stoppage. Yeah, that's good money for mail for sure. If he can pull it off, he can pull that off, man. Look at that Tyson Fury and Gangnu. What they got going on that? They got Fury minus 1,200 and Gangnu plus 650. I don't think they got any prop bets for that, or do they? Yes, they do. Let's see what this is. Shit, Jamel by decision is plus 450. Yeah, but they got Canelo minus 400 to win. Peace and love. Stay up, stay safe. You dig? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure that y'all smash that appreciation button if you have not done that yet. Make sure that you govern yourselves appropriately. Other than that, this is your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here. Remo says, "What do you think about Mike Tyson training him?" I think it's a big smack in Tyson Fury's face because Tyson Fury was named after Mike Tyson. But so I know they feel some type of way about that. But I think it's a good thing, man. I don't know how much is that going to help them. I don't know how much that's going to help, or maybe it'll add some confidence to you. Other than that, I think that's about it, Remo. I don't think it's going to technically make a big difference. I don't think you can learn but so much about boxing in so little time. Fighting somebody that's been boxing since he was 8 years old, I don't think he has a chance in hell. Well, he has a puncher's chance. That's about it. Yeah, but we know what's going to happen with that. He's just going to get his ears punched off. That's what I think. I think he gets his ears punched off. Other than that, this is your boy J Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here.